Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Money G. Yes, it's time to review the latest entry into the Predator franchise. This is the ninth film in the franchise. If you are including Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem, this one is called Predator Badlands. And yes, there are some bad lands in this one.
Y'all ready for this?
Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Money G. Now, Predator Badland is a 2025 American science fiction action film. It was directed by Dan Trachtenberg and written by Patrick Olson. Now, the film stars Ellie Fanning and Demetrius Schuster Kulumatangi. I think I pronounced his name right. Now, in this film, a young predator outcast from a clan finds an unlikely ally in his journey in search of the ultimate adversary. And no, it is not the xenomorph. Now, horror fans, I should say Predator fans or Yautja fans. After the disaster in 2018, The Predator, many fans of the franchise felt that the series had run its course. It was a terrible film. Don't know what they were thinking about. Everyone thought it was the end. That goddamn, I guess you can say whatever Predator was, looked like a terrible version of the Cthulhu from the Relic film. I mean, even after Disney bought 20th Century Fox, which included both the Predator and Alien franchises, many Predator fans didn't have any faith that Disney would restore the Predator to the success it had with the original 1987 film that starred Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, that changed when Disney released the 2020 Predator film, which was called Prey, to the Hulu streaming services, and fans of the franchise consider Prey to be the best film of the franchise since the original 87 film. I still watch that film. It is still amazing how great that film is. It's 5 years later, and I still enjoy Prey. So, American film director Dan Trachtenberg, who gave us Prey and the animated film the animated Predator film called Predator: Killer of Killers, brings us his latest project and the next film in the Predator franchise. This one is called Predator Badlands. Now we're introduced to Deck, a predator who is considered a runt to his father because he's the weakest in his clan. So his father tells his older son Kiwi to kill him because we have to restore honor to the clan. He's a runt, so kill his ass. Now Kiwi defies his father's order and sends Deck to a lethal planet called Jenna so Dex can hunt an apex predator called the Keslik. Unfortunately, while his father kills Kiwi in front of Deck's eyes. Oh. Now, after crash landing and avoiding the dangerous terror that's on Jenna, he meets a wailing Utani synthetic named Thea, whose team was destroyed by the Kaslik and severed her legs. Oh no. She makes a bargain with Deck. She'll help him track the Kaslik in exchange for him returning her to her base so that her legs can be restored. Now, after watching this film, I was really impressed with Dan and his team have accomplished here. As unless you have read the novels and the comics, because he definitely pulls a lot of materials from those two sources. This is the first time we actually get to see a predator or a Yautja as a protagonist, not the antagonist. So this one is a good guy, not a bad guy. What? A Yautja as a good guy? Can this work? Well, in this film, it does, and it's great. I mean, we get to see Yautja culture for the first time in this film, as well as the audience gets to see their rituals, their language, how they receive their cloaks, and how important the hunt is for them. I mean, when it comes to the hunt, that is the most important thing, as we get to see in the beginning of the film, Kiwi and Deck are fighting each other because he wants to be able to go on a hunt for a certain creature. And again, it's not the xenomorph, but that's very important for them. This is how they actually become, or to get the title of Yautja, and also become real members of the clan and gets their cloaks. While we don't get to spend that much time on Yautja Prime, we really enjoyed what I saw. But what I really enjoyed, what Dan and his team did, is with Jenna, because it makes Pandora of Avatar looks like child's play. And there's no joke about that. I mean everything, and I do mean everything from the floral to the fauna can either maim or kill you, and Dex discovers that the many after he crash lands on the planet. There is some tree-like sentient creature attacks him in the middle of the forest. Now, I'm not spoiling anything because we get to see it on the trailer, and it's just very, very dangerous place to be in. I don't think a human being could actually survive 5 minutes before he gets attacked or killed or eaten by something in that environment. Yes, it looks very pretty with the lush green flora, the colossal trees, and the dew dip flowers. But if you step on something as small as a bug, it could be instant death. That's how dangerous this place is. There is a scene in the film, and again, not spoiling anything because we see in the trailers where Dex is around this forest and we have these spike things coming out. They're very dangerous. And we get to find out is that the reason why they're there is because if you get hit by those darts, you get instantly paralyzed and you're easy prey for anything flying down coming to eat you. Yes, that's how dangerous this place is. So you have to give the cinematographer Jeff Color credit as he does a fine job of how beautiful and deadly Janet looks. I mean, it looks like a rainforest when you take a look and when you take a look when you get a lot of wide shots of the field. It looks very beautiful and peaceful, but trust me, it is deadly as hell. You don't want no one to live there. I mean, this also shows how tough Deck is, and despite how his father feels about him, he's an effective and vicious Yautja when he has to be. There is a couple of great fighting scenes when Deck has to fight his way through some of the dangerous animals in the forest, and it's very fantastic. It's deadly, and he's a very capable fighter. You really have to give credit to how well the fight scenes look and how great of a fighter Dex is. I mean, I really love the chemistry that Thea and Dex has, and it reminds me some of the buddy cop films like Lethal Weapon and 48 Hours. Their back and forth really what drives the film. That's because the more time they spend together, the deeper their bond grows. Even when the reason why Thea and her teams are on Janet in the first place is revealed, Dex still goes out of his way to protect her. I mean, there's some other secrets that get revealed in the film, which I will not reveal here. But if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. I won't reveal what that secret is, but I'm pretty sure if you've seen the film, yes. But I wasn't surprised about it. No, both Elling Fanning and stunt women Demetria Schuster and Kulumatungi are excellent together, and their performance makes the audience want to root for them, especially during the third act of the film. You want Dex to survive. You want Ellie to survive. You want her to regain her legs. You want them to be able to survive and withstand the forces that are against them. And that's mainly because of the chemistry that Ellie and Demetrius have. Even though he speaks in Yacho language, there's still that bond there, and they do a great job. So I was really was impressed by their performances. Yes, you also have to give credit for the CGI effects that they did a great job making all the creatures look frightening and deadly. And they did a great job with all the action and fight scenes, especially when it comes to the Kalis. And it all looks great and believable, especially when it's revealed on what makes the Calyx the apex predator that it is. Yeah, I was quite surprised when that scene comes up right during the middle of the second act when that's revealed what makes the Calyx the apex predator it was, and all the practical, not the practical effects, the CGI effects are believable. It blends nicely when Dex is fighting. It blends nicely when we see uh, Thea when she's fighting the Calyx. I thought they did a fantastic job. No, I'm sure some people will have alien vibes during the third act of the film, but the company is Wayland Yutani, so no one should be surprised when it makes an appearance in the film. I mean, it's like, hey, look, it's the same company. I mean, we've had the Alien versus Predators franchises, so it's no. I mean, we had that actually in the first Alien film, the first Predators versus Alien films. We had Wayland Yutani there, so it's no surprise that it's in this film. Obviously, Dan wants to bring these two franchises together. I mean, Disney owns them both, so I'm not surprised if and when we actually will see the Alien make the Xenomorph makes an appearance in this set of films, or when they actually do an Alien remake, we might see a Predator in that film. No, I really enjoyed what Dan has brought to this franchises. He has revived the franchises. Obviously, he loves this franchises as some or most of the material he is using in this film and from the animated films comes from both the novels and the comics. So you really have to give Dan and his team credit They have revitalized his franchises. I really did enjoy this film. And if this film is successful, so far from what I've understand it is, I can't wait to see what he does next. As this is a great film with excellent acting from the leads, great fight and action scenes, some excellent CGI effects, and another successful entry from the Predator franchises, which I'm pretty sure many Yautja fans will enjoy. And I'm pretty sure my good friend Marty from the Trans Picture Show will enjoy it as well, because if you want to know anything about the Yautja, he knows it, and he's going to love this one. I think he has a review up already, but from what I understand, he enjoyed this film, and I really did enjoy this film as well. So I'm going to give Predator Badlands 4 out of the Miser's 5 bloody coins. Yes, I really did enjoy this one. It's just as good as Prey. It's just as good as Predator, Killer of Killers. Dan has really done a fantastic job. And I can't wait to see if he did state in an interview that if this film is successful, he does have a third film he's looking at it, and it's possible they might decide to bring back Arnold Schwarzenegger's Dutch character back. It'd be interesting to see that way. I really would love to see, after we saw from the end of Predator Killers and Killers, we actually see Naru come back from Prey. It'd be nice to see Amber and Mid Thunder come back in the show as well. But yes, definitely did enjoy this one. So there you have it, horror fans and Yautja fans. That is my review and video of Predator Badlands. Hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, like, and share. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Have you seen Predator Badlands? What do you thought about it? Leave your comments in the comment section below and tell you what you thought about the film. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscriber button, ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put up new videos such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. And I see you in the next video. That guy, stay safe out there.